Okay, so this is our second part of our title block and printing procedure. Let's take a look at what we have going on here. Alright, we've got a lot of colors. We have a viewport. Remember, if you double click inside it, you're in the viewport. If you double click on the outside, you're in paper space. Alright, you can resize the viewport if you want to. You can actually turn off ortho here. Keep snap on. You don't want to put the viewport on top of any of the lines that are the title block. That is a kind of a pain when that actually happens. Alright, double click in here and you could zoom in, try and get all of your drawing on there. Now the one thing about that is that it's out of scale. It has no relative scale. You can't put a ruler on it. If I just zoom in and out, who knows how big it is. So the way you do this is you double click on the paper space, touch the viewport, right mouse click, properties, and right in here is where you choose a scale for the lens of the camera that is looking at the object. The word custom. Get rid of it, and you're looking for 1:1, and you saw it. Make just a slight adjustment, and believe it or not, that is 1:1. Now you could double click in there, don't move your wheel in or out, and pan it and just center it by eye. Anytime you move the wheel, you've just messed up the scale, so you have to do it all over again. Paper space, viewport, right mouse click, properties, custom, get rid of it. We'll go 1:1 for this drawing. Close that. We're good to go. I also see that the viewport is on the wrong layer. Let's make sure it is on the viewport layer. In your layer setup, you'll see that here's the viewport, and it should actually be not printing. We don't want that rectangle to show up. All the others, absolutely, we want them to show up. We'll close this. The last thing we want to do is print in just black and white. So I'll go Control A, and we'll manually override all color settings and turn them black and white. Escape. Double click in the viewport, Control A, manually override everything and say black and white. Hit Escape. You want to do a save before you ever send it to the printer. Okay. And you can also go to paper and model space right down here. There it turns to model. There it turns to paper. Remember, paper is zooming in and out like this. You can now take a look at a print preview and take a look at your lines, see whether the scales are right, and so on and so forth. So we'll go, we do a plot preview. Let me see if it's right there. You can zoom in and you're looking for 3 line weights. Skinny dimensions, a fat title block. You can see that that is a 9. Objects are 7. Hidden lines are 5s. Everything looks pretty good. You could just at this point send it to the printer. That's pretty much the process.